Well, things have been going smoothly so far. I'm nearly done with all the initial setup I have to do. Soon I'll have to get ready for my own trial. It's funny, I did all that description to make my domain beautiful, welcoming, and peaceful, and I only got to share it with everyone for, what, a few minutes? I suppose I can enjoy this space as much as I want, but without anyone to share it with, it just feels like a waste. Despite technically being everywhere, I feel a profound sense of isolation. I can't truly be Haley Holst while I'm up here. I have to be the goddess, keenly aware of my responsibilities and power. Even among my friends, the dynamic I have with them is noticeably different. I keep thinking about how long Jordan must have been up here, in just a basic wooden attic. I laughed about it at the time, but now I'm thinking about it, like really thinking about it. For him to not just miss that existence, but want it so badly, it just doesn't make sense. I figure there's two possibilities. Either he truly thirsts for power so much that nothing else matters, or he was already so lonely that being isolated up here felt natural. No matter how everything eventually goes down, we're going to have to figure out what to do about Jordan. I hope, for all our sakes, that the second possibility is the correct one. Okay, so did anyone have any downtime scenes they'd like to do?
So I feel like I need to make good on getting Charon his ride.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
So yeah, I'm gonna pack up some tools and some wheels and just some other odds and ends into the van. Bring Dog along, just because I could always use the company. And I'm gonna head into the Undertow unless somebody else wants to join as well.
No, I think Def might be mad at me because of the bullshit, you know.
Yeah, he's probably mad at you because of the bullshit.
You did kind of put him through the ringer last time.
Would you like me to go with you, Bob?
It's up to you.
Sure. I feel like Yeah. Yeah. This is what friends do, right? Yeah.
Yeah, friends go into hell with each other.
Yeah, honestly, I was just gonna do laundry.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Is laundry Flannery's new nickname, or?
Whoa!
Oh gosh.
Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Undertow by myself, actually.
Listen.
Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna make this a call and a favor, and the reason for that will be obvious in a bit, but Bob, I'm gonna need you to draw a glam.
Okay, I have 2 glam.
Okay. So let's see here. That will be the world and the hermit.
Oh wow, I guess I'm gonna take the world.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so yeah, the person is happy to help. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you make your way. Actually, hold on. Where were we getting the hearse from again?
Hearse? I don't know where I'm just literally going to put wheels on his boat.
Oh yeah, that's why I was
okay.
gonna help.
You were just
Right.
Okay, you were just gonna.
Yeah, sure. I can.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Maurice tried to sell the van, and then Casey's talking about stealing a hearse. Like, he seems good with the boat. He's the ferryman. It's just there's no water, so he needs something to make the boat go.
Okay, you yell at me
Gotcha.
if you need mechanical expertise. Otherwise, I'll let you do this by yourself.
All right, yeah. You head into the undertow, and you make your way to Charon, and I think he sees you like walking up with like a bunch of tools and a tool belt on, and says, "Oh, hey, you finally here to give me some wheels?"
Yeah, sorry. We kept getting sidetracked by stuff. There was this whole thing with Jordan's not in charge anymore, but he's still around, and we're still kind of dealing with that nonsense. And actually, it's actually something I need to talk to you about. Is that I know I agreed to just go along quietly and die when he was taken care of, but apparently we can't actually like retroactively undo anything he like nailed down. So I still need to die at the Kentucky Derby in a couple months.
All right. Let me think. Man, this is really irritating, you know? Oh, hey. Actually, quick question. Who was holding the tokens?
I think that was Casey.
I think
Yeah,
we were all...
Casey said-
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I might be wrong. I was at least holding Maurice's.
I thought it was split halfway between Bob
Bob
and
still had
Casey.
their own.
Okay, yeah, I was just...
It's up to Bob if Bob has their own or I have.
Yeah, I got my medallions.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of them like Maurice is.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm sensing some magic stuff coming from you.
Yeah, so Haley's got this whole plan going on. We're looking for special coins. Like I said, Jordan still got some machines in motion, and we're trying to do something about that. And we were hoping that if we had some special coins, we could work something out with you. But she's got all the details, so I'm not really the one to explain it.
Okay, can I see that coin real quick?
Yeah, take a look.
Charon picks up the coin and sort of turns it around in his hand and kind of making, like, rubbing his chin, making okay noises the whole time. And he gives it back and says, all right. So you completed a quest for the Holy Grail.
Seems that
Okay.
way.
All right. Well, that doesn't change much about our position right now. But it does mean that once I do get to take your souls, you don't have to go into the same pool as everyone else.
You know, can I ask about that pool while we're on the subject?
Oh, sure. What would you want to know?
What is it? Like, what typically happens when someone goes along with you?
All right. So, when someone goes along with me, what happens is that, traveling along the undertow, and I am heading like straight to the core. And once I get there, I sort of release the soul into the core of the undertow, and it mingles with all the other souls in a kind of, I don't know, pond, I suppose. Ocean is probably the better term, since, I mean, there's a lot of souls. You can kind of think of the whole life cycle like the water table. You studied the water table in high school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They
yeah.
still do that? All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, so, I mean, some folks think that they're reincarnations, but it's not exactly what's going on. It's more like how when you come to Earth, that's like snowflakes descending from a cloud.
Yeah, so everybody's like
doesn't
soul
last
juice
forever.
gets mixed up in the moon there, and then new souls like branch off of it, kinda.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Mike is dying inside because this is basically how the afterlife works in FF14, and they're pretty sure that Iris is doing this on purpose.
No.
I'm gonna say that perhaps Final Fantasy XIV does not have a monopoly on this concept.
Are you saying Final Fantasy
So-
might be a little bit derivative with its supernatural ideas?
I did not remember that's how that worked in F14.
The thing you need to understand about the Holy Grail War is that it brings people from different. It's like the image or the idea. Anyway,
But that doesn't always happen to everyone. I mean, if you've studied literature, then you know that not everyone goes through the same process. Some folks who have done extraordinary things get to spend their afterlife in other ways.
Okay.
And you, he taps on the coin you're holding with a finger. You'll get to go to Avalon for your achievements. The only catch is that, well, Avalon usually has strict requirements about coming back. You know, it needs to be a time of crisis when the true king is most needed, so who knows when you'll be coming back, but you won't have to go into the ocean.
All right. Sick.
Anyway, tell you what. I'll think about how I want to deal with the you're not supposed to be dead yet situation while you take care of my ride.
All right. Yeah, sure. You got it.
So describe how Bob is making this modification.
I think they're just like lifting the boat up on. So I don't actually like listen. I don't know how to build things. I'm not a repair person. But I think they're like just putting the boat up on some planks, and then getting under there and just like fastening some axles onto the bottom, and just putting some wheels on this thing. Probably since I assume since it's a long boat, 4 wheels probably won't cut it. I think they're gonna put like 6 wheels on this thing. And the idea is that Charon is still gonna like push it along with that like staff that he has. But it's just it's just like this thing isn't gonna be like speeding down the tunnel or anything, but like it'll move now is the idea.
Okay, yeah, I think Sharon tests it out, and it's awkward for him at first, just to figure out like how to turn it. But it is a lot easier for him to move around, and like by the time he's done, he's clearly in a good mood. And he says, I gotta thank you, kid. This is gonna make my job a whole lot easier. And there's no more noise of a boat scraping across stone anymore. That sucked so much.
Yeah, I don't know why Jordan got rid of the river. Like, that didn't seem necessary, to be honest.
It was funny.
Oh, I'm a joke to you?
You can't hear me.
Yeah, I can.
God damn it.
You're not a god anymore. You're in the story. I can hear everything you say.
God fucking damn it. I'm not in the scene, though.
So?
I want to reveal my master plan that Jordan's in the scene.
God, fuck you!
Okay, I'm gonna need you to as
Just
funny
head me
as
in
I
his
find
fucking
that,
pocket?
I will need you to explain how you did that.
Oh, Jordan's in a cage in the wild cherry.
What? Fuck this!
How did he get there?
I put him there.
Would you just wait till Jordan fell asleep?
All right, hold on. Let me give you a drop for that.
Your accent's isolated.
All right, your genius is 1.
It's 1.
So that is that is the hermit.
All right. I don't know what that means.
The hermit is your actions isolate you. It's a neutral card. Huh. I have an idea. I think, yeah, you do manage to get Jordan here, but in the ensuing time that you have driven the wild cherry here and have had a talk with Sharon, Jordan's a smart person, and he may be in a bird form now, but like he still knows how bird cages work in a way that most birds would not, and he has enough time to figure out how to open it.
Oh, great. Can I just start, using my beak to sever as many wires in here as possible? Just anything I can do to render the van non-functional.
You know that's the only way either one of us are getting back out into the real world, right?
I can fly.
You need the ritual.
Where? Okay, I mean, if you want
Fly
to give
from the moon, my favorite song.
Wait.
If you want to give that a shot,
Fuck,
all right.
wait. All right, fine.
That's...
Okay, wait. No, let me think.
I think if Bob and Jordan got straight on the moon together, that would be great.
No, I need to get to fucking Tim. You know what? I'll just wait for now. I can always reveal my master plan later that I did something.
Okay. But yeah. Oh gosh, where was I before that tangent? Oh, right. Right. All right, so he's just as cranky as ever. Got it. All right. Well, tell you what. I'm feeling kind of generous. I won't create a weird time paradox and take your life now. I do still have to have a reason why I'm not doing that, though. And I'm going to give you a good deal.
All right,
So,
lay it on me.
It's nice to have wheels for my boat and all. That's great. Makes my job easier. I'm still the only psychopomp around, though. And that's kind of rough. I used to have a buddy named Hermes. You heard of him probably, right?
Yeah. He goes fast. He's got the. Oh wait. I think his shoes are still around. I think that was the thing. Hey Jordan, we talked about Hermes' shoes, right?
Yeah, we talked about Hermes' shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, his shoes are buried somewhere around here. I can't keep track of where all the various demigods left their artifacts and whatever. Enough to fill a goddamn vault. Anyway, you remind me of him. Reliable, easygoing, nice
Fast.
to talk to. Yeah, fast. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll make you a temporary psychopomp. It can be kind of a part-time job.
Okay. I just have one question.
Sure.
What is a psychopomp?
All right. So a psychopomp helps guide spirits from this world to the afterlife. Some folks are easier than others. Sometimes it's just pointing them in the right direction. Other times it can be a little trickier, and some folks don't necessarily realize that they're dead and their soul lingers for whatever reason. Maybe they just have trouble accepting it, or they have some unfinished business. Those don't happen too often, but they're the ones that really need our attention the most.
Okay. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so if you could do that for me, just whenever you've got a little free time, get some souls over here so they don't I'm not dealing with a huge backlog. I'd really appreciate it.
I mean, sure, dude, but how do I do that?
Oh, right. I forgot it's kind of your first. You're not really familiar with the whole concept. Okay. With that Eidolon of yours, that soul creature, you can't. Does that give you the ability to just see souls?
I don't think so. I can see other Eidolons specifically.
All right.
But I don't know if just any random soul.
Well, give me a second here. Give me one second. And Death, Charon sort of kneels down in his boat to rummage through the bottom. And you can hear various trinkets being knocked around in there. But eventually he pulls out a ring that is made from seems to be made from an obsidian-like stone, and has an image of a skull carved into it. He hands it to you and says, all right, put this on. Doesn't matter where, just whatever finger you want.
Yeah, sure. Bob puts it on.
Okay, you put it on, and you can actually see now, as you're talking to Charon, a few souls that are actually wandering past you two and going deeper into the caverns of the undertow. All right, so now you see all that.
Whoa! Yeah, I do. Holy cow!
All right, so those souls you don't really have to worry about. As you can see, they've figured out the process. They already know where to go. But when you're out in the world, you may see some souls that are just hanging around. They shouldn't be doing that. So if you see one, try and figure out what its deal is.
Yeah, man, you got it. Then Bob salutes.
All right, kid. No need to be that formal. I'm not running a whole operation here.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, have fun with the remainder of your life.
I'll do my best. Yeah, I'll try. Actually, one more thing.
Sure.
How do I transport a soul? Do I just pick it up? How do I?
Oh, it'll just with that ring on, you can just interact with it like it would a person. So point in the right direction, grab its hands, carry it, whatever fits the situation.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And Charon nods and uses his new wheeled boat to head into the undertow and out of sight.
All right. I climb back into the wild cherry and
I'd like to reveal my master plan.
Okay.
Sure.
What's your master plan, Jordan?
I shit all over that seat, and Bob doesn't notice until they sit down.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna have to get a good draw on that to make me not notice.
3 genius. That's... Oh, boy.
I do love how Jordan's plans went from I'll destroy your vehicle to I'll poop.
That's, the Magician, Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance.
Let's use the magician on this one.
Okay.
Achieve the
yeah.
impossible poop.
Sorry, Bob. Jordan does get this victory.
What?
The poops are so subtle you don't notice them.
Look, the Wild Cherries upholstery was due for a cleaning anyway.
Yeah, I grab Jordan, throw him out of the van, and drive off.
I'm gonna, use my, beak to try to, clamp on to, the bumper as it's driving away. And then get it with my talons. Talons! That's what I should use. Those have more grasping power in this situation, I think.
Yeah, they do.
Just kind of backdraft off the back of the van.
Okay, I think I'm fine with you doing that.
Great.
Yeah, so you all head back with Jordan clinging on for dear life the entire time.
Man, I like to imagine Dog in the car just seeing Jordan poop everywhere and not being quick enough to do anything about it.
And I guess Bob will also have to do some cleaning at some point.
Yeah, I'm doing that immediately.
Okay, who'd like to go next?
Should we update some ties? I don't have any ties right now.
Oh yeah,
I
you should probably have some ties, Jordan.
Yeah, I should have some ties. I don't want to take up too big of a block just adding ties to this list, but we can go bit by bit here. I guess for Bob, what is my relationship to Bob? How would I sum it up? I mean, the shit definitely was not enough to get back for putting me in a fucking cage. You know what? I'm just gonna be honest. I'm going to eat Bob's eyes.
Wow, that's pretty harsh.
Well, you're the one that turned me into a mythological fucking crow. That's the kind of shit I do now.
I mean, or you just show up at people's doors and, be ominous.
Going to eat Bob's eyes.
Isn't liver usually, or am I thinking of a different? Is this a different mythological thing?
Prometheus was the liver.
Eagle.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not up to date with all my mythological birds.
There's a lot of stories of birds eating parts of men.
Yeah, I feel like a human liver would be a lot on the size of my stomach.
So decadent.
Did you have any others, or is that it for now?
That's it for now. Like I said, I can go as I go here.
I would like to update my tie to Jordan.
Sure.
Jordan deserves this.
I agree. Okay.
I'd also like to update, create a tie to Charon.
Sure.
Charon's a pretty swell dude.
Okay. Alrighty. Are we good to move on to the next scene?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Maurice, you mentioned doing laundry.
Yeah, I've been kind of doing a lot of weird mythological shit. I've been on the moon, and such, and I kind of have chores I need to do. I got a big family, and they have a lot of clothes, and it takes a lot to wash them all. Casey, do you want to go to the laundromat with me?
Yeah, I was about to ask if you would like some company.
Cool.
Great.
Also, could you handle all the quarter-related stuff? Because I can't pick up 2 quarters at a time.
Oh. Yes, my friend.
That's a good point.
I will handle all the coins. Oh, maybe have not an arcade, but a single arcade machine there. Right. We can mess around with.
All right, so that'll be a live it up. Maurice, what is your POW?
1.
Oh, I see. Oh, hey, that's the star.
Yay.
So this is going to go very well for you.
Yeah.
I can't wait for us to get to uptime and have no good cards left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right, so a person will join in the fun with you and quickly become a new friend.
So anyway, I'm talking to Casey, and Casey, I'm like, so what should I do with my date with Flannery? It feels kind of hard to top catching me in a cage. That was cool. I can't just go on a pizza date, right? That seems weird.
I grab your face in my hands and try to look into your eyes. You two are made for each other. So, yeah. Sorry, I was having flashbacks of trying to talk her out, not putting you in a cage. And I guess I was wrong here. I guess you could do, like... I don't know, like a big event. I think if you did something, like, from your heart, no matter what, would be nice. But
I don't know. My heart's pretty dumb a lot of the times.
Listen, it's not about smart or dumb. It's about true. At least for my case, Flannery's different, so maybe ignore me. God, what do you do with a girl who thinks a lot? I mean, you could do something... No, because I was going to say, you could do something cool and luck-related, but then she's going to be like, no, I already did this in my sleep 12 times ago, and I did it better.
I don't know.
I think you can just... Yeah?
I don't know. I've been getting decent mileage out of doing cool luck stuff. Well, that seems like something, maybe. There's something there. Also, more importantly, like...
Yeah?
That's...
All this is happening while Casey is, like, putting the coins in the laundry. We're, like, going from one machine to another and putting, like, the stuff in, the coins, pushing it in.
It's just like, you should also know that Maurice is dealing with, like, 5 baskets of clothes.
Casey, as you go to put another coin in, you suddenly notice an ant next to the coin slot, and you suddenly hear a voice say, "Greetings, human."
Hello there, everyone. It's me, Luke, recording an ad break the morning that this episode is coming out. Sometimes the episode is out earlier than I'm recording this ad break right now. It is currently 5:12 in the morning. I have exceedingly good time management skills, and that's why this is happening. I would like to tell you about our Patreon, patreon.com/Eidolon Playtest. It's a magical website where you can do the most incredible thing anyone's ever done and give us money. There's a little button that you click labeled subscribe or I don't know, fucking something like that. And you just punch your old credit card info on in there and then we get money. And the best part is that's not even all of it. That would be good enough on its own if you just gave us money. But there's more, because in exchange for that money, you get stuff. For just $1 per month, you get every episode of this podcast a full week in advance. If you're listening to this right now, you could have been listening to it last week, and you could be listening to the next episode currently. For $3 a month, you get some behind-the-scenes stuff, such as Design Session podcasts with me and Molly, where we work on the games that we're playing on this show. I have just earlier today, or I suppose earlier yesterday, recorded with Molly the final episode of the design sessions for Eidolon 2nd Edition. We've designed a whole dang RPG from, I mean, not quite the ground up. We're borrowing some PBTA stuff still, but, you know, basically from the ground up. And you can listen to that episode on there probably either the same day you're listening to this or very soon after. Next month, we're going to start designing Eidolon Your Worst Self. We're going to be starting to design Eidolon Your Worst Self, even. That's the grammatically proper way to say the sentence I just said. That's going to be an expansion to the game. Basically, just a mess of new playbooks all focused on playing as villains. So that's going to be a lot of fun for us to make. And for just $3 a month, you can listen to us make it. You also get a bonus music podcast, Eidolon Playlist. We have an episode about ABBA in the can currently. That will be coming out sometime this week, hopefully. Fabby's in charge of editing those, and she has been busy this month, so hopefully that'll be out on time, though. And then for $5 a month, you get every draft of the game, including the most current one. Sometime very soon, I'm going to be putting up sort of a feature-complete locked draft of Eidolon 2E. Textually, it will be identical to the product that we then go on to sell on our itch page, but, minus some, like, bells and whistles, nice layout, that kind of thing. But if you don't care about any of that, you can get the whole game for just $5. on our Patreon. And you can go back and look at all of the older drafts, see how it's developed. You can even go back to 1E if you like rolling dice better than drawing cards. I think you're silly if you think that, but I'm not going to stop you. And then for $10 a month, you get what we call access to the grab bag. That is just sort of a mess of whatever we feel like recording. One new thing per month goes up, either podcasts or videos, streams, that kind of thing. We are gonna finish Stone Ocean one of these days, but let me tell you, there has just been an avalanche of scheduling weirdness on this show. It is a miracle we have barely had it affect the main show, let alone all these fucking bonus pods. But we are getting something up for the end of the month here for that $10 tier. And then I think the only other thing we need to talk about is that at $5 a month, you do get one more benefit, which is you get your name shouted out on the show every now and again, like a so. I'd like to give a special thank you to, let's see here, Frank, Rhea Curtis, Lizzie Two Shoes, Catricorns, Nancy Blank, Benjamin Lewis, Brutus NM, Number 1 Flannery Stannery, Hazel, The Cat Fangs, Timothy Miller, Spritzale, Super Biased Gary, Sam Maxwell, John Brownlee, Parrish, James Carouse, Neuraxis, Fletcher Gaddy, Ryan Ball, Fiona Finale, Flyin' Friend, Witsu, and Siobhan Peridot Rose. Big thank you to all of you and all the other folks subscribing on the $5 tier, and, folks on the $10 tier, and the $3 tier, and you know what? A special thanks to the folks on the $1 tier, too. I like having money, so anyone that gives me money is A-okay in my book, but perhaps you don't want to give me money, or you can't afford to give me money. Well, that's all right, I suppose. But what you could do instead is tell your friends about the show. We only grow through word of mouth, so by all means, share it with some folks that you think might like it. Share it with some folks that you're not sure if they'll like it or not, but it's worth a try showing it to them. Also, hop on over to Apple Podcasts and give us a rating and review. It helps us. For our egos, if nothing else. It's very heartwarming to get to read nice things from cool people. And I know you're cool people, because you're listening to Eidolon Playtest. I need to finish editing this episode, so I'm going to stop rambling like a dipshit so that I can get this uploaded and then go to sleep. I'll see y'all later. Bye!
Hey,
Hello.
hey, Maurice, did I lose my mind or did you hear that?
Yes, where's that coming from?
Are you concerned your mind is no longer inside its receptacle?
No, I just... Hello? What's
Hello.
your name? Hi.
My name is Titania. I am the queen of the ants.
Oh, give me one second. She takes a deep breath and then lets it out and then does a curtsy. My queen, what do we owe this honor? Trying to really get into character, shit's weird, might as well commit to it.
I have come to thank you and also beg your assistance, for you see, I was given enlightenment by the eggshell that you left in our enclosure.
Oh.
We did give a lot of animal eggshells.
You came all the way from Cincinnati, huh?
Unfortunately, our dastardly enemies, the Beatles, also received your gift.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What I mean to say is...
Wait. Why are the Beatles dastardly? Why do you got beef?
Do Beatles see ants?
They ruin our supply lines. They mess with our anthills. But more importantly, we just find their sincerity annoying.
Oh, but I kind of like some... Anyway, okay. And what do you propose, my queen?
I'm learning a lot about animals.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about decisions that we have made and maybe reconsidering them. What type of help are you looking for?
If it
Titania the Ant Queen?
I thank you for your consideration, O great human. If it were up to me, I would wipe those dastardly beetles from the face of the earth. However, I understand, as our benevolent gods, that is not how you choose to interact with your domain. So instead, I would ask for you to seek an audience with the beetles and tell them to move so they are not constantly getting in the way.
Where are you currently located?
So a diplomacy thing.
We need our territory.
Yeah, what does your territory get so I know where to move the beetles?
Of course. Do you know that empty field next to the place where all the smelly, large animals are?
I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. Yeah, the ranch.
Ranch. Yes,
Yep.
It is a good word. You are good at making words.
I sure am, my queen.
It is a
Very
nice
well.
open expanse. We can cultivate and harvest many plants. The beetles do not need to get so close to us. They can find their own space.
So do you want us to move you to the ranch, or...
No. Do not move us. We deserve this area.
Okay, Casey's like scratching her head. Okay.
We already have many colonies.
I mean, this is basic. Like, hey, Casey. Yeah, sorry, tuning in here through the brainwaves. I think I think Haley is angling for this to be the setup for how like a colony of beetles wound up in the high school. So I think that should be the plan.
I was gonna get there without the meta stuff. Kind of tired of the meta stuff, not gonna lie. But yeah. Okay. We shall heed your request, my queen. Me and the others shall convene, and you will know our decision before the fortnight.
The ant does its best to bow and says, "Truly, you are everything we would hope you would be."
I wait for her to leave, and then I turn to Maurice. Okay, so we need, like, 2 terrariums? 1 terrarium? We need a big terrarium, and we also need to learn what beetles like to eat.
Just getting side quests over here.
Yeah, I have no idea, but we act all like we, the Mystery Club, require your help. We shall emigrate you. You will be our guardians, or something like that. You're good with flowery language.
Yeah.
And yes, like Bob said, this will put the time stuff. We will be the recent solo access, and they seem nice. So, okay. After we're done doing laundry, we can stop and get some where the frick do you get terrarium? Is there a pet store in town?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Casey, as you take a step, helping Maurice out, you hear like a sort of a tinny crunch under your foot.
Oh God!
No, don't freak out just yet. Let me explain.
Okay, sorry.
And you pick your
I'm
foot.
used to Jordan, and it's always the worst possible thing that could happen.
You pick your foot up, and you see 4 quarters that, I mean, they're not the cleanest. They have a little bit of dirt on them. But you see that 4 quarters have at some point been deposited right next to you. And as you look around to see where they came from, you see a few ants scurry under a one of the dryers.
Are they paying for our laundry?
I think they're trying to thank you.
Oh, thank. This is a most kind gift. She does another bow.
You can add friend of the ants to your titles.
Yeah, sure. I'll make a tie with Titania the Ant Queen.
Okay. What would you like your tie to be?
I hope Titania the Ant Queen never learns I'm terrified of ants.
Oh
not
no!
terrified. I just don't like them. They bit. Okay, so when I was younger, I got bit by a bunch of fire ants. I'm kind of scared of the fact that we gave one of them Eidolons, or maybe more.
I don't even know what Eidolon that ant has.
I don't know, and I'm good not knowing.
Why'd they have an ant exhibit at the zoo? That's not a very exciting thing to see at the zoo.
I mean, there are just bugs around at the zoo.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily an exhibit.
Okay, sure. They said you threw it into their enclosure.
Yeah,
they think it's their enclosure because they're in it.
They're in a zoo.
They don't know that it wasn't meant to be an ant enclosure.
Well, it sounds like it's airtight.
If you go by area, the area underneath the enclosure is far more than the surface area. So, technically.
Also, do we need to give them eggshells to the beetles? How does that work?
I mean, if the ants are already at war, then they probably already have them.
Yeah, we'll figure
But if not, I guess we will have to.
I hate playing politics. Sorry, Maurice, we were talking and I was gonna say just do something big because I think Flannery will enjoy that. So is there a way for saying non-lethal Russian roulette? So, I think that's luck-based, but it doesn't involve with you shooting each other.
Oh, like a shot caller.
I mean, if y'all are into that, but I meant more like, eat chocolates, but inside of one of the chocolates there's hot sauce, and you try to figure out, the luck of not getting the hot sauce chocolate.
Maurice frowns. I don't know. I appreciate where your head's at, but...
I don't, but
also, Maurice leans in close. Also, this is kind of weird, but you know how Jordan was everything? How Haley's everything?
Yeah. Oh, I sure fucking do.
What does that mean? What does that mean for me going on a date with Flannery?
Yeah, I get it if you want to do that later.
Yeah, but also...
But also I
is that
feel
better
bad.
than going on a date with Jordan?
That's the thing, I can't... I've been killing myself.
If you're concerned about your girlfriend's character being portrayed accurately, I could take the reins and go back to being Flannery.
I don't know if that's better either. Whatever. We're doing laundry. We'll think about it later.
I haven't had a full night's sleep since Haley became God.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I wake up terrified. I spend the night just eyes open thinking about possibilities and knowing that she's all around me, but she's not there.
You don't find that comforting? Like you're in a nice womb? A nice being swaddled?
God.
Why is that the analogy you went for?
Why did you use that word, Maurice?
Maurice, I love you. Please never use that word. Please never use that word again.
Casey, are you
lesbian relationship.
Comforted by the idea of being in your girlfriend's womb?
Hey, so new scene? How about a new scene, everybody? We think a new scene?
Yeah,
I think a new scene.
Moving on now.
I don't know. I feel like we need to really dig in here.
No, I'm good.
So when you say womb,
or like an ocean, we're just in your girlfriend's the ocean, and we're all just kind of drifting in her.
Oh, okay.
What I'm trying to say is that you can have an emotional and religious relationship with your God, or you can have a loving relationship with your partner, and it's hard to have both. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. I feel like they didn't overthink things when she was around, like physically. Cuddles are very important to me. I have found out since I got them. Didn't know I needed them. Really do need a girlfriend hugging me all the time. It kind of sucks that I don't.
What
have
if
that.
we? No, bad idea. No. What if we both?
No, I mean,
What if we both went on a date with Flannery? Huh?
What?
oh,
How are you
I
gonna explain
see
that
what you're
to
getting
her?
at.
Are you gonna be like, "Hi, do you remember my friend Casey? She's our third."
I don't know. I haven't put a lot of thought into this. I'm brainstorming here.
Okay. You and I will explore polyamory another day. Let's finish laundry, please.
All right, and we finished the laundry.
Well, and we also do the Beatles thing. I don't think we need a scene of us getting the terrariums and getting the colony and all that. The audience or the readers, they can figure it out.
Can I add in ties for Maurice and Casey after I got to sit in on such a wonderful scene?
Great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go with I can't stand Casey.
Yeah, but you dated her, bitch.
Yeah, well. And Maurice is alright.
Yeah, sure. Can I update my ties?
Okay.
I am very curious. What did Maurice mean about both of us dating Flannery? We're going on a date with Flannery? Or just you can just put, what did Maurice mean? Question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point.
Okay.
Currently have Maurice as my best friend. I feel that's still true.
I don't know if I'm updating any ties. Let me look at my ties. Let me see if I want to update any.
I'd like to, since I was also kind of just listening into the scene, I'd also like to update my tie with Maurice. Maurice is a freak for real, for real.
I love Maurice. He is my best friend. I am also very confused what he's implying. I'm not against it, mind you. I just how does polyamory work when your girlfriend is gone? I don't want to get into this.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That's you're at 3 with Maurice now, so the next tie you have, I guess you'll be resolving the Maurice as a
Perfect.
freak situation.
I don't think we're ever going to be resolving the Maurice as a freak situation.
Yeah, I think that one's just going to stay where it is.
Love Maurice.
Yeah. or maybe simply come to terms with it.
Speaking of ties, just because technically, calling a favor, you're supposed to talk to someone you have a tie with. As just a silly little bird, I haven't had a scene with Tim yet, but I feel like I have a relationship with Tim already. Can I establish a tie before I try to call in a favor here?
Yeah, I mean you've been a student as well for
Sure.
before you became God. You can have one.
Let's say Tim. Tim is a misunderstood genius.
And I also always say that, but I have less evil plans about it.
And yeah,
By which I mean I have no evil plans about it.
and yeah, since I haven't done a downtime move yet, can I call in a favor with Tim here?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Call in a favor.
So what I would like to do is find Tim at some point when he is outside, as he often is, in his lawn chair with his dictionary, and watching sort of from the slightly wooded area, just beyond the fence of his yard. I'd like to summon my Eidolon. The winner takes it all, which is just Sherlock Holmes. He's a little more ethereal now that he's just an Eidolon and not,
Are you sure he's not Bird Sherlock Holmes? That would be very funny.
I think there are bird features trying to creep in that I am actively fighting to maintain a human form for him.
Their beak home.
And
I'll work on that.
And with my Eidolon's like human hand, I snap off a branch, and I jam the sharp end through one of my wings.
Okay. One moment here. Okay, so this is gonna be a glam.
Yeah.
God. Your glam is 1. Okay, that's going to be the Emperor.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Okay.
that's your resonant.
That's my resonant.
What happens when the beast gets their
Okay.
resonant?
Let's go!
You silence your conscious thoughts and let instinct guide you to victory. The GM will either describe how your action fulfills your instinctive desire, or will tell you how you can easily fulfill your instinctive desire in this situation.
So, listen, I know what I'm about. I don't have much of a tolerance for pain. I think I am going to shriek out in a bird voice once I do this. My goal here, Haley, is to draw
get
Tim's
his attention, right?
And
yeah.
to get him to nurse me to health. And while he's got an injured little bird in his home, I can get him to start teaching me words. And like, I feel like that manipulation constitutes satisfying my urge for dominion, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I figured that's pretty much what you were going to do. So yeah, that's what happens. Tim, quickly rushes over to you, sees the damage, and takes you home to nurse you back to health.
Fantastic.
All right, so now you have your inn. It's going to take a little while for you to, start learning words, but
Sure.
you've got your foot in the
I'll
door
just
now.
rest here with Tim, who loves birds and doesn't care for Bob.
Wait, how does Tim not care for me?
You give him an existential crisis every time you have a conversation with him. I gotta imagine his opinion's not, like, high.
Oh, but he's my friend.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see whether he shares that opinion if you come try and get me.
Okay.
Tim and Wolf, people that hate Bob in town. We're up to 2.
Maurice, you're on his side on this one?
I don't know. I believe the most regular people in town. That's my tie with Tim.
Yeah, Tim's nice, and I don't think Tim dislikes you. Maybe he doesn't love you, but I don't think he dislikes you.
I think there's people higher on Tim's list.
Anyway, let's see here. Oh, yeah, I guess Valentine's Day is coming up, but I'm kind of stuck here for a bit.
Yeah, I guess that.
I was thinking like, oh yeah, time for me to figure out a downtime move, but I don't really do those anymore.
I guess I haven't done one. Can I seed you my downtime move? Can you guide me through my downtime move? Is that a thing?
I don't think. I mean, I don't think you can give me your downtime move, but if you wanted to, because I mean, we've done scenes with Jordan before, so if you wanted to do a scene with me, that might be fine.
I would like that. Is this just a scene, or is this like commune? What are we talking about? Set the scene?
And communing with the Undertow does make sense in this situation, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess commune with the Undertow would work.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, in this case it would be, all right, decide on some minor victory that you want to achieve and which could reasonably be attained in the near future.
I want to hold you again.
Okay. I feel awkward drawing the fate deck for this, but
It is what it is, babe. This is where fate has landed us.
I suppose so. All right, your business too. That's. I draw the tower and I got really worried, but then I drew the high priestess.
There we go. Never didn't have it.
You power through all obstacles to seize the moment for you and your friends. Turn the phantom clock back 1 hour. It's still at 1.
Yay!
I guess here's You see, this may not be the near future, but I can give you something. I can let you see, I can give you a peek into a universe where all of this nonsense didn't happen. Would you like to see that?
Do you mean like Eidolons and the sword and all that?
Yeah, where we just got to live out our existence.
Okay.
And you can experience that world for a bit.
Yeah, I think I would really love that.
Okay. Then here's my gift for you. Close your eyes.
Okay.
You open the door to the apartment and step into the living room. It's nice to finally have a place together. That first year was tough on us, with me living in the dorms of the University of Central Florida and you staying in Latery to save up money to move. Those longer holidays were our salvation. We applied for an apartment just outside campus as soon as the summer break started. There's a hand-me-down sofa set up in front of a TV in the center. To the left, next to the kitchen, is a small table with 2 chairs. You immediately notice a simple glass vase holding a few roses. Those weren't there when you left for your job at the auto shop this morning. You don't see or hear me anywhere nearby, but you do notice light peeking out of the bedroom door that's slightly ajar.
I go look for you.
You enter the bedroom and find me sitting at my desk, my arms folded on top of an open book, my head nestled in my arms. I clearly fell asleep while reading an astronomy book. We've actually had an argument about this sort of thing before. Between my classes, my studying, and the part-time work I do taking care of horses for people, I'm often too exhausted to spend quality time with you when you get home. It's been difficult for me to slow down and not pack my schedule full of tasks to do every day. I'm getting better at it, and I've been learning how to ignore the part of my brain that yells at me to stop being lazy and do more, and you've been very patient, but, well, sometimes I still slip into bad habits and fall asleep at my desk on Valentine's Day.
I think I approach you and try to gently, without waking you, put you to bed so you can sleep a little bit. And maybe not the worst position in the world, you dummy.
Yeah, I think you picked me up, and it's a lot easier than it was before. Working with vehicles, you've gotten a lot stronger. But you managed to very gently pick me up so I don't wake up, and put me in the bed and pull the covers up over me.
Yeah, I guess I give your forehead a gentle kiss before letting you rest.
You hear me mumble a soft, "No, don't go."
I laugh and get in bed with you. Maybe I'll read something of myself. Or maybe I'll just pass out. This seems like a perfect Valentine's Day. Just going to sleep in our bed in your arms.
And I think that's exactly what happens.
Thank you for showing me that.
You're welcome. Okay.
Tim is really confused while he's working on my wing, because with my other wing, I am struggling to figure out how to do a jerk-off motion.
Yeah, I bet that would be pretty confusing. Good luck with that.
You would think you would have experienced jerking off by now.
Oh. All right. Anyway.
Wanker. Yeah?
Did anyone have any tie scenes they wanted to do? Or just scenes in general?
I think think I would just like to update my tie with you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
One day, it will all be worth it because I will be with Haley forever.
I hope so too. Okay.
I'll add a tie for you, Haley.
Sure.
Let's just keep it simple. Haley's ruining everything.
I mean, honestly, couldn't find better praise, I would think.
I don't know, the other group that you call the Ska Kids seem to enjoy my writing more than yours as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I actually gave them new friends.
Yeah, you just sort of shit out some new characters that, like, should have been established earlier than this. Doesn't really make sense for them to show up now, but hey, everyone likes it. It's just fun and cuddly. Ew. So, hey, who cares if it makes any fucking sense?
Oh. All right, anyway.
Eidolon Disco is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us at audioentropy.com as well as patreon.com/EidolonPlaytest. You can follow us on Twitter at EidolonPlaytest or join our Discord at bit.ly/AEDiscord. Eidolon Disco will be back in 2 weeks on July 8th for Patreon subscribers and July 15th for everyone else. See you then!